Hi friends, welcome to Happy Cuisine. Today I'll be showing you a Tunisian hot sauce called the Harissa. This sauce can be used for various dishes to enhance the flavor. This can be used for marinations. If you have this sauce ready, it is easy to whip up quick dishes. I have used the Harissa sauce in the chicken kebab recipe. So let me show you the ingredients to make the Harissa sauce. We need 2 tablespoons of caraway seeds. I got these from Whole Foods. We need 2 tablespoons of cumin seeds. We need 2 tablespoons of coriander seeds. 2 Mexican red chilies, I've de-seeded them. 10 serrano peppers, I've de-seeded them. This is what a serrano pepper looks like. You can get these at any store. 2 red bell peppers. Garlic cloves, about 5 to 6. 1 habanero pepper. I've slit this in half and I've de-seeded them. Let me get started with the recipe. First I'm going to take the 2 red bell peppers and I'm going to roast them on the fire. So I'm keeping the flame in medium, about 5, and I'm going to just leave the red bell peppers on top here so that they kind of roast, and the skin is going to turn dark in color. We're just going to keep rotating the bell peppers and we're going to make sure that all sides of the bell pepper are roasted equally. One of the tips to use to roast these is you can use a skewer. You can like poke them in, and this is going to help you easily rotate the bell pepper, and you can like roast them on all sides. And this is the color that it's supposed to show up. It's like completely burned out and it's dark in color. It's like black. And one other thing is, when you use a skewer, you always want to wet it before you use it on kebabs, or if you're using it for roasting, because it's going to catch fire if you don't wet the skewer before you use it. Okay, so these are done. I'm going to turn off the stove now. I have a Ziploc here. I'm going to put the roasted bell peppers into the Ziploc. The steam coming out of the roasted bell peppers is going to help the bell peppers cook inside. So I'm just going to close the Ziploc and I'm going to leave this aside for a few minutes, about 5 to 10 minutes, and I'm going to get started with my other ingredients. I'm going to start prepping those. Okay. So next I have some water here. I've set this up for boiling. Now I'm going to add in all the peppers in here along with the garlic, and I'm going to let them lightly boil for about 5 minutes. So you can see that the water has come to a boil. Now I'm going to add in the serrano peppers. I'm adding in the garlic and the habanero pepper. I'm adding in the Mexican dried chilies. We're just going to let them simmer and boil for 5 minutes. So I've added in the garlic along with the skin on there. This kind of helps the garlic to peel off quickly. So you can, one more tip is you can actually put the garlic in the microwave for 20 seconds, and it's going to help the garlic peel quicker. So while the peppers are boiling, I'm going to roast some of these ingredients, which are the caraway seeds, the coriander seeds and the cumin seeds. I'm going to show you the exact measurements. So I have a pan heated here, adding in 2 tablespoons of caraway seeds. Next I'm adding in 2 tablespoons of the cumin seeds. Two tablespoons of coriander seeds. And we're going to lightly roast these. So we're going to saute these and we're going to roast these together. You can see that these are roasted lightly. Now I'm going to I've turned off the stove and I'm going to transfer this into a pestle. Now I'm just going to crush these. So I've crushed all the roasted seeds. They're roughly crushed, but I'm going to add this to the blender. So this is going to get into a powder texture anyways. So I'm going to keep this aside now. So you can see that the peppers have lightly boiled. I've turned off the stove and now I'm going to get all of these peppers out into a container. First I'm going to get all the garlic out. I just want to make sure that I peel the garlic before I add it into the grinder and I grind them. Next I'm going to take out all the peppers and I'm going to add it into a different container. Next I'm going to peel the garlic. See how easily the peel is coming off. Let's look at our red bell peppers. Look at these. These look so cooked with all the steam that came out of the roasted red bell peppers. I'm going to scrape off the black layer on the bell pepper. So all of the top skin is going to be scraped off. It's going to easily come off because it's roasted. Next, I'm going to chop these up roughly. I'm just taking the top part off. We're going to get the seeds out of this before we add this into the blender. So I'm getting all the seeds out. Next, I'm going to blend all of this together. I'm using a hand blender to blend all of these. So now I'm going to add in all the roasted seeds that we had crushed in here. You can even add this in the beginning, but my hand blender, the container was small, so I didn't add it in the beginning. So this is done. It needs to have some texture to it, so we do want some texture, so it's okay if it's not like completely pureed. Once the harissa sauce is cooled down, I've transferred it into a container. I've used a glass jar here. This can be stored in the fridge for about 3 months. And one tip to store the harissa for longer time is use a fresh dry spoon when you're scooping the harissa out of the container every time you're using it. So friends, now that you've seen how to make the harissa sauce, I'll be posting more recipes with that will use the harissa sauce, which are more tasty and very simple to make. So stay tuned and subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much.